So, you know the rules, but you don't know when to break them. Not a problem. Now, personally, there are 3 rules that I break all the time. The first is I don't always keep all quads. In fact, there is one specific case where I almost never use quads, and that is with cylinders. We all know that we're supposed to keep quads all the time, but the one place where I've found that I prefer not to is on the ends of cylinders. Typically, I'll just merge the middle and UV the tops like this. And the reason for that is usually when these parts are textured in Substance Painter, there are lots of awesome brushes that you can use to create details, but they are all in the shape of circles. So if the UVs are circles, then the texturing is a lot more fun. The next rule that I often break is keeping the texel density even. So if you watched my UV map crash course lesson, then you know that texel density is really important, or at least trying to use average island scale. This keeps the quality of your texture detail even across your model. However, I break this rule if I know for a fact that a particular part of the mesh will never ever be seen by the player. For example, if we have a box and we are UV mapping it, if I know the player cannot open the box, then I will scale the inside of the lid really small, because if we keep its actual size on the map, you can see it takes up a huge portion of the texture. That's a massive amount of data that is being used on something that literally nobody will ever see. So in this case, forget the density, don't let things that you know won't be seen take up space on your UVs. In fact, if I really know that a part of the mesh will never be seen, then what I would probably do is just delete the face entirely so that the game doesn't even need to worry about it. I learned how to do this when my brother and I were playing Metroid Prime Hunters, and when he used the cheat codes to see some wireframe modes, it showed that any faces the player wasn't expected to see just didn't exist. And ever since then, I've basically taken the same approach, so keep that in mind as an option if you think it applies to you. And the last is the stretch rule. In an ideal world, you should never stretch your UVs because it distorts the texture maps when you do. But if something is almost a square, then usually to save some UV space and make it easier to organize, I will just quadrify it anyway. This also makes it easier to draw straight lines when you're doing the texturing, and the lines will look cleaner because your UVs are straight. If something is clearly not a square and will never be a square, then that is when I will just leave it unstretched the way it is. But otherwise, yeah, those are the 3 rules that I find myself breaking quite often. But what about you? Are you a law-abiding citizen, or do you bend a few UVs here and there? Leave a comment down below, I would love to hear. Also, if you enjoyed this video, please know that it was sponsored by monthly members, not a big company, just a few normal people in the community that really want to make sure that you get this information for free. You can find the names of all the legendary members in the pinned comment, and if you'd like to join them, you can find the link there as well. Thank you so much for your time, and as always, I hope you have a fantastic day, and I'll see you around.